What up, everybody? We're back at it. MRE Motorsports coming at you. We're outside today. It's late in the day. Sun's gonna be down in a couple hours, and we're doing a little project for the budget car. Kind of been trying to do a couple little things to it here and there, you know, even if it's just an hour a day, doing something and trying to make some progress on it. Progress is progress, but we're out here today and we're messing with some stuff. Let me show you what we got. Got a valve cover. So this valve cover, I had to weld the bungs in it. Got that all done, took it to work, and washed an ultrasonic cleaner, and ended up doing some light soda blasting to get some of the paint off of it and stuff. So it's got a really good textured finish on it. We got some primer and some paint. Electron blue, baby, all day. Back in the day, the red car actually had an electron blue valve cover on it when it was red. And since this car is kind of a throwback to that car, aside from the fact that it's not red, I wanted to kind of bring some of that old feel back to it. So we're gonna do this valve cover in electron blue. Like I said, this is already prepped, it's already clean, dried, everything's ready to go. So we're gonna go through and throw some primer down on this thing, and then paint this. And this is a single stage acrylic enamel, so it should dry glossy. And if it's not glossy enough, I'll come back through and I'll put some clear coat over top of it. But the automotive paint does pretty well. And then I use this rattle can primer on, I mean, everything. This stuff's badass. But yeah, we're gonna lay down some primer on this thing, try and put some paint on it. So I got one little light base coat. This stuff covers really well. I'll see actually when I put my next coat down, it's still a little glossy. You can still a little shine there. I don't know what that is. That's like a pinhole in the oh, I know what it was. There used to be, it used to say Honda Motor Company there, and somebody ground it off. That's what it is. Like I said, this lays out pretty thick. You can still see some texture in it. So I'm gonna try and next coat, I'll let this tack up, and then I'll put a much heavier coat down on it. And after that, we'll start laying some of this paint. And man, I just can't wait. I can't wait for this car. This thing's got me so hyped up. Hopefully we can get this thing running before winter comes. All right. And this stuff's drying really fast today too. It's 100 degrees right now here in Kansas City. It's like, man, this is fall. What are you talking about? It's 100 degrees. That was a pretty heavy single coat. That was like 3 coats in one. But like I said, this stuff's drying up really quick. Oh, gotta clear it out. Turn it upside down and give it a little spritz. But yeah, this stuff is drying up super fast. I don't know how well this rattle can stuff will clear either, or cover either. I got this from O'Reilly's. The local O'Reilly's can actually mix this custom stuff up for you. So it's drying up pretty good. So I'm gonna go through and kind of cut in the edges here with this paint. See what it looks like. Come on. Get it down in there. So it's kind of looking a little funny on this first coat right through here. It looks really dark on that corner because I tried to dust in so much paint there. So get out of here. This damn fly is gonna drop right on top of it. But yeah, camera doesn't really do much justice, plus it's not in the sunlight either. Let this tack up, put a few more coats on it, and then we'll show you what it looks like. All right, so I think I got all the paint on it, and it doesn't look too bad. It's just doesn't have that flat look to it. It's kind of a textury. That's just, you know, kind of what you get with single stage unless you just bury it. And I'm trying to not put a big run on this thing. So yeah, I'm just not happy with how that looks. So that being said, we're just gonna turn it up a notch. We're gonna spice it up. And I've got some oh, my camera's dirty. I got some Budget Clear, an activator here. I don't even have a mixing cup. Got my paint gun out. We're just gonna throw some in it, throw a little activator in it, and go shoot some clear on this thing. I mean, it's just a valve cover. How bad can it look, right? Cool, let's do it. All right, we got some clear coat and hardener mixed up in there. And we're gonna lay a little bit of clear on this thing. But as of right now, you can kind of see, you know, it's not super glossy, but we'll lay some of this down on there and we'll show you what it looks like afterwards. All right, so we got our first little tack coat on it. Of course, bug, this little freaking guy, lands right in it. But you can already tell it's got way more shine to it now. We're gonna let that one tack up for a minute, and I'll come back over it and hit it with a real good heavy coat. Hopefully get him out of there. Otherwise he's gonna stay there forever. All right, so I got my second coat of clear put on the valve cover, and then my neighbor decided to start mowing their yard. So I had to pick it up, rush it inside before anything got, or at least before too much dirt got in the clear coat. But I got it in here now. It's not real bright in here. I got a couple lights out back here, but I'll show you kind of what we're looking at here. It turned out pretty good so far. We'll know in a few hours when it tacks up, flashes, and kind of starts to, the clear starts to flow out and level off and stuff. Then we'll really know what it looks like. But I'll show you what we got. Here it is. You can tell it's got a little texture in it, but that's okay. You know, if it was powder coat, it'd be the same way. But all in all, it looks pretty good, you know, for a valve cover. Not super professional, but all in all, I'm pretty excited about it. Once that gets all tacked up and everything kind of sets, then we'll get a gasket put in it and we'll get it set on this motor, and then we'll really get a feel for what it's gonna look like. There it is. I dig it. Look at the shine on that. Boy. The gold cam gear really just kind of throws it off. But, I mean, that's fresh. Look at that. So fresh. All right, so the valve cover turned out really good. Just wanted to get that done before I get ready to set this thing down in the car. But now we move on to some other stuff. We did pick up some more parts for the car last night, but we'll get into that in another day. All right, well, that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. Keep following along. We're gonna be making some more progress on the budget car, and you don't wanna miss that. So, see you guys on the next one.